Yeah,
man.
and, like I said, it's just one of the things, man. Somebody said told me a long time ago, man. They say, "Yo, you push me and I pull you," right?
Mhm.
And just just reading about your foundation, man. Your foundation is the epitome of that. Push me and I pull you, and some of the things that this foundation can can do and has done and will do in the future, man. And and one of the things that struck me was the people that it touches the most, which is at risk youth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we all try to find ways to touch back and give back to some of the kids that are less fortunate than us, or just people that are just like us who was growing up. And I was looking through here, man. I saw that your foundation, man. Like the STEM portion of your foundation. To me, I'm a science guy. I'm an engineering guy, man. Could you just tell
Mhm.
us a little bit about the STEM portion of what you guys
Yeah,
do?
no doubt. Originally, the foundation was created by myself and my wife.
Right.
She watched me kind of. I used to own nightclubs in Raleigh, and
Damn, that's what's up.
she along,
We got to
yeah,
touch on that.
we can touch on it. We can talk all about it. She, along with my parents, though, they really wanted me out of that life. I'm a Gemini, and so I call him young, brother Chrissy. I call him young. He can tell it's kind of, I got two sides. You know what I mean? And
I don't know nothing about that.
right. And so, but I was searching for a purpose.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was searching for a purpose, and I found that in representing actually who I am. So anybody's watching, I encourage anyone to embrace their family legacy and create something that can feed into the community off of that. It doesn't have to be something that's associated with some type of sports accolade. It doesn't have to be anything that's associated with any type of film or television. If you come from a family that has a historical reckoning in the community in regards to like giving back and doing good for people, represent that and figure out
Right.
a way to pour into the community. That's what I did. That was all I was trying to do. I was just trying to figure out how I could kind of give back. And in doing so, we started the Wendell Scott Foundation. You never do anything by yourself. She, along with our executive board, in the beginning, everybody took a gamble, man. You know what I mean? Everybody took a chance on believing in us. The reason it was so difficult is because my grandfather went his entire NASCAR career without sponsorship.
Mm.
So we didn't come from the historical financial gains that you think that most NASCAR families come from.
Right.
And because of that, oftentimes in the beginning we would get these philosophical pats on the back. We love what you're doing, great job, but we were having problems obtaining the funding that we
Right.
needed. And that's where the hustle side of me came in. It was an easy transition. I used to hustle for nothing. You know what I mean? I was able to, you know what I mean? Don't have much to show for it now, but I was able to transition those tactics and that work ethic, into doing something that would be beneficial for the community. So when we started, we just wanted to mentor hands on, just provide students that had been identified as at risk with the soft skills of life.
Hmm.
When to say yes sir or no sir, when to put the right outfit on, why grooming is necessary, how to walk in that door. And when I got halfway in the door, I realized that industry itself cared nothing about direct mentorship.
Mm.
They cared nothing about it. Uh, but it was these four letters that were floating around. And my dad, who was a very successful educator, former basketball coach and educator in the state of Virginia, he sat on a board associated with STEM education in North Carolina. And he kept saying STEM to me, STEM, STEM, STEM. And he started bringing me to meetings and events that were associated with his board service. And then I figured out that the best thing that I could do to work with kids that we call them kids in the hood or whatever, the
Hmm.
best thing I could do was the best way I could close that gap was to provide them with STEM education at the highest level.
Hey, that's big time, brother.
This is when we morphed our offering, our programming from, day-to-day mentoring into, which I like to think we are the creators of this coinage, which is STEM education-based mentor. You hear